Hello everyone and welcome. I'm so glad you've joined me today for this journey into mastering home discipline. Now, before we get started, let's be clear. Discipline isn't a dirty word. It's not about punishment or instilling fear. Discipline is about teaching children appropriate behavior through clear rules, expectations, and consequences. It's about guiding them to make good choices and grow into responsible, respectful individuals. Over the next few minutes, we're going to delve into 10 effective strategies that can transform your household from a battleground into a haven of learning and growth. We'll explore practical techniques that work for children of all ages, always remembering that consistency and love are our greatest tools. So grab a cuppa, settle in, and get ready to transform your approach to discipline. Let's empower ourselves with the knowledge and skills to raise happy, well-adjusted children. Children learn by watching us, their parents, their caregivers. They are little sponges, absorbing everything they see and hear. That's why it's crucial that we show and tell them the right way to behave. When it comes to discipline, our actions speak volumes. If we respond to their tantrums with shouting or aggression, we're teaching them that this is an acceptable way to handle frustration. Instead, we need to model calmness, patience, and respectful communication. Remember, we are their first teachers. Let's make sure the lessons we impart are ones of empathy, understanding, and self-control. Imagine a world without traffic lights, road signs, or even lines on the road. Chaos, right? That's what it's like for a child without clear limits and boundaries. They thrive on structure and predictability. Setting limits means clearly defining what behaviors are acceptable and what behaviors are not allowed. It's about establishing clear expectations for how we expect them to behave at home, at the park, at the dinner table, everywhere. But it's not enough to just tell them the rules. We need to explain why these rules are in place. When children understand the why behind a rule, they're far more likely to cooperate. Now, when those boundaries are crossed, as they inevitably will be, it's time for consequences. And no, I'm not talking about punishments that instill fear or shame. Consequences should be seen as a natural result of a child's actions, a way for them to learn responsibility and accountability. These consequences need to be age-appropriate and, most importantly, consistent. If you threaten a timeout for throwing toys but then don't follow through, you're not teaching them anything except that they can get away with breaking the rules. Consistency is key. Chapter 4. Hear them out. Discipline is a two-way street. While it's our job to set boundaries and guide our children, it's also important to listen to their perspective. When your child misbehaves, try to understand the root cause of their actions. Are they feeling overwhelmed, frustrated, or unheard? Get down to their level, make eye contact, and really listen to what they have to say. This simple act of listening can work wonders in diffusing a situation and strengthening your bond. Remember, even the naughtiest behavior is often a cry for attention or connection. Chapter 5. Give them your attention. In today's busy world, it's easy to get caught up in our to-do lists and forget the importance of quality time. But let me tell you, giving your child your undivided attention is one of the most powerful tools in your parenting arsenal. Put down the phone, turn off the television, and truly engage with your child. Play games, read books, have conversations, show genuine interest in their world. When children feel seen, heard, and valued, they're less likely to act out for attention. Remember, connection is key. Chapter 6. Catch them being good. We all know how quick we are to point out our children's misbehavior, but how often do we catch them doing something good? It's time to shift our focus from correction to encouragement. Make an effort to acknowledge and praise your child's positive behavior. Did they share their toys? Did they help tidy up without being asked? Let them know how proud you are of their actions. Positive reinforcement is incredibly powerful. When children feel appreciated for their good behavior, they're more likely to repeat it. Chapter 7. Know when not to respond. Have you ever noticed how children seem to have a knack for pushing our buttons, especially when we're tired or stressed? There are times when the best response is no response at all. If your child is engaging in attention-seeking behavior, like whining or throwing a tantrum, don't give in. Remain calm, ignore the behavior, and let them know that you won't engage until they can speak to you respectfully. Remember, you are in control. Don't let their behavior dictate your emotions. Chapter 8. Be prepared for trouble. As parents, we need to be masters of anticipation. We know our children best, and we can often predict what situations might trigger challenging behavior. Are they prone to meltdowns when they're hungry? Pack snacks? Do they struggle with transitions? Give them plenty of warning before changing activities. By being one step ahead, you can often prevent challenging behavior from occurring in the first place. Remember, preparation is key. Chapter 9. Using timeout. Timeout can be an effective tool when used correctly. It's not about punishment, it's about giving your child a chance to calm down and regain control of their emotions. When your child misbehaves, give them a warning. If the behavior continues, calmly explain that they need some time to cool off in a designated timeout spot. Remember, timeout should be short and sweet. 1 minute for every year of their age is a good rule of thumb. Once the time is up, talk to them about what happened and how they can make better choices next time. Chapter 10. Positive discipline. Throughout our journey today, we've talked about various strategies for effective discipline. But the common thread that runs through all of them is the importance of positive discipline. Positive discipline is about guiding and teaching our children with love, respect, and understanding. It's about building a strong, trusting relationship where children feel safe to make mistakes and learn from them. Remember, our ultimate goal is to raise happy, well-adjusted children who are equipped with the skills and values to thrive in the world. As we come to the end of our time together, remember, effective discipline is about teaching and guiding your children with love and consistency. It's about setting clear boundaries, communicating effectively, and responding to their needs with empathy and understanding. Parenting is a journey, not a destination. There will be ups and downs, triumphs and challenges, but by embracing these strategies and trusting your instincts, you can create a loving and supportive environment where your children can thrive. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more parenting tips.